Marriage is one of the greatest scams placed on women. They really got into our heads, manipulated and brainwashed us to think that this is what we love. This was going to be good for us. We were going to be happy doing this.
Marriage benefits men more than it does women.
So the question is, would you say marriage is a scam, or you would say marriage is not a scam? What is your answer? Are you married and you would say marriage is a scam, or you're not married and because you're seeing videos, you're seeing posts, and you're even seeing people, your married friends, and you see the way they are doing, would you say it's a scam or not? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. That's a conversation we are having in today's video, and I have just 2 videos to share with you from 2 beautiful women talking about how marriage doesn't benefit women, how marriage is a scam to women, how divorce is only beneficial to women than it is to men, and marriage is a scam because you are trapped under a man. Let me roll the clip for you all to watch today, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Marriage is one of the greatest scams placed on women. They really got into our heads, manipulated and brainwashed us to think that this is what we love. This was going to be good for us. We were going to be happy doing this. Having a man in our bed, constantly having access to our body so that he could use for his selfish reasons. He goes to work, builds his career while I stay home, do slave labor. That isn't giving me any kind of investment in myself. But I'm supposed to be happy. They're constantly thinking what they can get out of the world, from their business, from their job, from you. But the moment we speak up and say, hey, Mr. Man, what are you going to give to me? What's in it for me? We're selfish. We're not feminine. We're not nurturing. We're not loving. That's called guilt tripping. Any form of guilt tripping, be wary of that person. They're trying to get something from you that isn't theirs to take. We're done with guilt tripping, manipulation, lies. At the end of the day, we are trying to survive, and sometimes it is beneficial to live with somebody. But we're not bitches because we ask, what's in it for me? Because if there isn't anything in it for me, we should be able to say no. Super excited for the world that's coming, where we have robots to watch over us. We won't need men in our house. We'll have everything at our fingertips, ladies. Men can be something that is for enjoyment, if we actually enjoy you.
Marriage benefits men more than it does women. Divorce benefits women more than it does men. Pay attention because I'm about to drop some game. Marriage is not goals. You know what marriage is? Marriage is a scam, and it's a way to trap somebody to abuse them forever and indefinitely. Most men will use marriage, they'll weaponize it, they'll be on their best behavior until y'all get married, and then the mask drops. Then he shows his natural ass in that marriage because he feels that you're trapped and you can't go nowhere, especially if y'all have kids. He married you to turn you into his mother. That's why he loses sexual attraction for you once y'all get married, because in his mind, you have taken the place of his mama, and he can't have sex with his mama. That's gross. He also married you to turn you into a slave and a maid and a mule. And if he loses his job, you're going to pay all them fucking bills, and he's going to take his time looking for new employment because you got it all. He can slack up on the bills because he knows you're responsible. And whatever he don't do, he know for a fact you gonna do it, whether you want to do it or not, because you're the more responsible one. And if he cheats, he knows how difficult it is for you to get out the marriage. You can't up and leave because both of y'all names is on the mortgage, on the lease. His name is on the bills. You can't kick him out the house. Go to the police with that shit and watch what the police tell you. He legally has a right to stay, a resident in the household, even though you catch him cheating. So you're stuck with him. He knows he could cheat and come right back to you because y'all are married. You got his last name and his kids, and you can't just up and leave. So tell me who's benefiting more from marriage while he's stressing you the fuck out. But baby, once you file that divorce, and once that judge grants you the divorce, and that judge grants you child support and spousal support, oh, he's gonna fucking hate that shit. And he's gonna hate the fact that he can no longer control you while living a double life and fucking multiple side bitches. See, to an abusive man, divorce means loss of control. He cannot no longer fuck you. He cannot no longer control you or tell you what to do. He can no longer tap into your bank account because y'all don't have joint bank accounts no more. He can't stay in your fucking business even though you're dating other people. He lost that control. Men hate divorce. Ladies, protect your money, get a prenuptial agreement, and make that man get a psychiatric evaluation before you marry him.
So, if you ask Maria, is marriage a scam or not? I'll say yes, marriage is a scam, and I'll tell you why I say yes. I feel like marriage is a scam to women. Marriage is not a scam generally. Marriage is a scam to women, and it's a scam to women because it was preached to women more than men. And I feel like it benefits men more than women. And they keep making it look as if it is women that needs the marriage more than the men. But it's actually the men that needs to be preached marriage. It's the men that are supposed to say, you're not getting any younger, go get married, not the women. Because they are the ones that benefit more. They're the ones that feel more happier. Because due to a lot of relationships that I've seen, I've read, like, men are happier, men are looking healthier, men are striving while they are married. They are more successful while they have a woman beside them. But a woman, most of the time, when she's married, she is the other way around. Anyways, so I would say that, yes, marriage is a big scam to women because people are making, or society has made it look as if if a woman is not married, she's not happy, she's not fulfilled purpose in life, or she hasn't done the right thing that she came to this world to do. So it makes it look at young girls or young women that are single. What is in their mind is getting married. Oh, when I'm married. Oh, when I'm a married woman. Da, 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 da. So when they eventually entered into the marriage and they see that, hold up, it is not all that rosy. It is not all that married. Da, da, da. So that makes it look as if it's a scam. So I personally just feel like for women, marriage is a scam to women. Women, especially if you're entering into the marriage and you don't know your purpose of entering into the marriage. And I always say men knows what they want in a woman. They've seen you, they've analyzed you, they've seen your potential, and them coming to meet you, they already know what they're going to get from you. They are benefiting something from you, and they will keep benefiting something from you while you marry them. But as a woman always enters with a clean heart. Oh, I enter because I love him, or I enter because he's doing this. And most of the time, it might be love bombing. You don't even know that he's not really who he is until you marry him. So women enter with a soft heart, with an open-minded, like anything, I will build with my man, I will do everything, I will do this, and they keep, entering inside. But when they enter, that is when they see that this man is a narcissist, is an abuser, he's not even emotionally intelligent, he's a cheater, he's even a rapist. There are husbands that rape. Maybe we read Reddit story the other day, last week. The man was raping his wife and gave her bruises. Yes, I'm sure he wouldn't do that when they were dating. He only do that when they get married. So that is when women's eyes are opening that, oh my God, he's not supportive. He's not even all that rich. Because some of the men come out and act like they are all boxed up, but they are not all that rich. And you wonder that it's even your own money that you're spending, and your money will get exhausted. But you're married. You have the title already. So I just feel like society should stop making it look as if women are the ones that benefit more in marriage. They should stop pressuring women to get married, because at the end of the day, these men strive better when they are married, and they should be the ones to be pressured, not women. And yes, marriage will trap you if you have kids for the man. If you start having 1, 2, 3, 4, you might feel trapped in the marriage, because most of the time you want to do some things and you look at your kids, or People around you will tell you, oh, you already have children. Like in my culture, if you want to leave your man, and you're like, maybe you have like 3 children or 4 kids, and you want to leave your man, you're done, he's abusing you, he's doing a lot of things, like he's a cheater, like he's just comfortable being hurting you, and you're ready to leave him. People will tell you, just stay there for the kids. Just stay there for the kids, because another woman will come and take your children and raise the children. So the fear of, oh, another woman coming to raise my kids that I went through, pregnancy is not easy, childbirth is not easy. So women go through all those pain and torture, and then another woman might come and maltreat their child, or the man might not even train the child well. So because of that, women stay and they get trapped in the marriage, and they are unable to leave because of children. Most women that up and leave are the women that do not have kids. The ones that have kids and still live, kudos to you. But most ones that very hard to leave the marriage, very hard to let go, are the ones that have kids and they're not financially stable enough to actually raise those kids. So we end up staying in the marriage trapped. Yes, I'll use the word trapped in that case. Yes. I feel like if you want, I don't feel like someone cannot trap you as an individual. I don't think you can be trapped somewhere. If you want to go, you go. But then I feel like the only thing that can trap you in a marriage will be children. Yes, if you have like so many children and you're not even checking your own bank accounts before having kids, and that's why I say some people go ahead and have kids. Oh, my husband wants children, my husband wants children. It's fine, it's fine. But then look at your own bank account. If your husband dies today, can you afford to take care of those children? Are you only relying on your husband being able to take care of those children, and that is why you're giving birth? You see some women going as far as getting pregnant. They're not working. They are child wives. Okay, they are child wives. They are home. They're stay at home mom. They're not doing anything, and you see them getting pregnant back to back, and you wonder like, what's up? They say my husband wants it. My husband wants it. It's fine. Do what your husband wants, but have you thought about when your husband is no longer there? Have you thought about when whatever is bringing in money stop bringing in money? Have you thought about some, because there's a video I saw, fire incident. All this man's property, everything went down just by fire. He was going to start all over again. Have you thought about disasters that can happen? We have natural disasters that happen to people's property that you might think that, oh, my husband has so many property. And what if natural disaster? I'm not saying, God forbid, but we don't have control over some things that happen. But then if two people can put heads together, and probably you have your own source of income that will also bring in something, your husband has, so if one person own, you'll be able to do your own and support. But most of the time these women, they just put all their eggs in one basket and decide to trust the man and have so many children. By then, when the man start cheating, when the man start beating them, when he start getting abusive, when he start having very nasty behaviors, and they are done, they keep crying, begging, they want to leave, they can't leave. They can't leave because they don't have money. So that is when they get trapped in a marriage. That is when they can't go. That's when they are trapped and they just be there and they waste their lives in that kind of marriage. So I would say yes, marriage is the biggest scam to women because it doesn't benefit women. Yeah, you have some benefits, but it benefits men more. I'm not saying women don't benefit at all in marriage. They do. But it benefits men more. Men are more, they have more benefits in the marriage than we women. So it should be preached to them, not to us, if that makes sense. Anyways, let me know your own thoughts down in the comment section. Who do you think benefits more in the marriage, and do you think marriage is scam? Are you anti-marriage? Would you marry, or you're single till unhappy, or you still want to get married, still have hope that you'll find a good man out there that you can manage, because people are picking bear over men right now. Are you sure there are good men out there? I'm just joking. Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. It's your girl, Maria Davids, and I'm back again with another interesting video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell as soon as you subscribe so you can get notified when I upload another interesting video like this one. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.